Hi, my name is Elena Porter, and I am one of the co-facilitators of the African-Descendant Nation and co-founder of the Pendo Center for Human Rights and Self-Determination, located here in the United States. Today, I'm going to do a brief conference on the term Afro-Descendant and self-determination. The objectives of this video conference is to clarify and discuss the meaning of self-determination in the context of Afro-descendants' identity, recognition, issues and problems concerning democracy, individual rights, and sustainable development. Also, we're going to discuss and promote peaceful implementation of the right to self-determination. The term Afro-descendant. Afro-descendant refers to a person of African descent, but not born or living in an African nation. Individuals commonly use the term for descendants of an ancestor brought to the Western Hemisphere in the transatlantic slave trade. The Human Rights Framework. The Human Rights Framework places an obligation on governments to respect, protect, and fulfill rights. Respecting human rights requires that governments refrain from actions that infringe on rights, take positive steps to realize the enjoyment of rights, and create conditions under which basic needs can be met. Moreover, the Human Rights Framework calls on local, state, and federal governments to promote equality and non-discrimination and to address policies and processes that have a disparate impact. I utilize the International Human Rights Framework every time I address a social problem that we suffer from. The right to self-determination. The right to self-determination refers to the right of a people to determine their own destiny. The principle allows Afro-descendants to choose its own political status, economic, cultural, and social development. Exercising the right can result in outcomes ranging from independence through full integration within the state. The importance is the right of choice, so that the outcome of the people does not affect the existence of the right to make a choice. The legal basis for self-determination. Article 1, Paragraph 1 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. Article 1, Paragraph 2 states, the purpose of the UN is to develop friendly relations among nations based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples. Self-determination was elevated to an unconditional right. In 1960, with the adoption of the Declaration on the Granting of Independence to Colonial Peoples, General Assembly Resolution 1514, UN officials elevated self-determination to a position of an unconditional right. This declaration and the declaration concerning the implementation on the right to self-determination, General Assembly Resolution 1514 of 1960 affirms the right to immediate self-determination for peoples under alien, colonial, or oppressive domination and call for a speedy and unconditional end to colonialism in all its manifestations. It stresses inadequacy of political, economic, social, or educational preparedness should never serve as a pretext for delaying independence. The right to dispose of wealth, very important right. The International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the International Covenant on Economic and Social Rights, Common Article, Article 1, Paragraph 1 state all peoples have a right to self-determination. Article 1, paragraph 2 notes that self-determination include a right to dispose of wealth and resources, economic self-determination, while Articles 1, paragraph 3 obliges state parties to the covenants to promote the realization of the right to self-determination. These conventions do not limit the right to self-determination to peoples classified as non-self-governing by the United Nations. I hope you share this video, like it, share it. These are very important concepts that every Afro-descendant in the United States should understand. Share these concepts with your families, your friends, and people in your community. 2021 is going to be the year for change for Afro-descendants here in the United States. We have several political objectives. One is self-government, self-determination, self-sufficiency, and self-policing. Join us at the Pendo Center for Human Rights and Self-Determination. For more information, please go to www.pendo4freedom.org. Thank you and have a wonderful day.